What is going on, guys? JT Matt, this 48 back again with another franchise episode. And before we play our first game officially on camera, we're gonna take a look at the month of May, as it was a more than decent month, but still way more room to improve. As you see, we've won some and we've lost a little less, but better than April. So let's go ahead and take a look at the key wins, key losses here. You see now we went on a streak of 3 in a row right here from the 16th to the 19th, but then we lost 2 in a row to the Dodgers, so that did hurt us. And that was really our only highlight of the month, other than going back and forth, win-loss, 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 win-loss. So as we look at the standings here, we're still last place, 17 games out. The Rockies are 20 and 29, 14 out. Padres 22, 29, 13 out. Diamondbacks, the only team close to 500 that isn't over 500 at 23, 26. They are 11 out. And the Dodgers, who are 34 and 15, running away with the NL West. As we look at the other divisions, the Cardinals lead the Cubs and Brewers by 2 games. In the NL Central, Cardinals are 28-22, Nationals a good 32-17, and a surprising Marlins club at 31-19, 1.5 back. And there you see the rest. It's really a 2-team race. Now the NL wild card looks as follows: the Marlins, Cubs, and Brewers have the top 3, but the winner, if the Cubs and Brewers played in the playoffs, if it came down to it, that winner would be the second wild card spot. Now in the AL East, the Yankees lead 3 teams by 8 games, and then the Blue Jays by 10.5. So really a 1-team race there. AL Central, Indians over the Royals. Indians at 31 and 18, very surprising so far this year. And the rest of the division should be as followed. Now the AL West, the Angels lead the Rangers by 6, Mariners by 9, and the Athletics by 10. A very surprising athletics club this year. Not doing all that well so far, but then again, we are only 2 months into the baseball season. AL wildcard, the Royals and Rangers would take the top 2 spots. Now as we look at some league leaders, Johnny Peralta is going to lead the batting average for the Cardinals with a 365. Second is Jason Worth, and right behind Peralta is his teammate Jason Hayward, batting at 339. Peralta also leads hits with 65. Hamilton leads at-bats in the National League for the Cincinnati Reds with 195. Behind him is Freddie Freeman, who got acquired in a Craig Kimbrell trade on here. That's at Kimbrell to the Padres for Freeman, but then the Padres dealt back Kimbrell for a minor leaguer, and they kept Freddie Freeman. In doubles, Chris Johnson leads with 19 and Jason Worth with 17. Triples, Carlos Gomez for the Milwaukee Brewers has 5. J-Roll for the Dodgers and his former teammate Matt Kemp have 4. Home runs, Jason Hayward leads the way with 12. He also leads the NL with the Cardinals. RBIs, Ryan Zimmerman, just like Jason Hayward, he leads the NL and the league and the Nationals. Runs, Matt Holliday, stolen bases, D. Gordon, Carlos Gomez at 20. Walks, Matt Carpenter with 30 so far. Slugging percentage, Jason Hayward. OPS, Jason Worth and Jason Hayward above 1,000, or at least right there. Wins, Dan Herron at an 8-1 with a .96 whip and a 1.18 ERA. Clayton Kershaw, basically same numbers, 1.36 ERA and a .85 whip, also 8-1. Losses, the pitchers that are still undefeated so far in this young season are Willie Peralta, who's 4-0, Hyun-Jin Ryu 6-0, and Max Scherzer for the Nationals leads the way with 7-0. Saves, Steve Cishek does lead the league in him with 23, a bit of a margin between him and the rest of the MLB. ERA, Dan Herron, Clayton Kershaw, your 1-2 punch. But there you see we have Ryan Vogelsong, Matt Cain, and Tim Hudson all contending to be top pitcher in that category. Home runs allowed, you can basically put our whole rotation besides Tim Lincecum up. We have Matt Cain, Jake Peavy, Tim Hudson, and Madison Bumgarner. Max Scherzer has only given up 1 home run, granted his 1.92 ERA. The Giants have no shutouts this year, so that it has been a problem, or rather they have, but they haven't had any complete game shutouts. So we're looking to dial in on that as the year goes later on. Brett Anderson does lead the shutout with his teammate Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers with 3, and tied with them is Kyle Kendrick. And the other team in the NOS is the Rockies. He has 3 shutouts. Strikeouts, Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Madison Bumgarner lead your way. And complete games, Brett Anderson has the most with 4. Innings pitched, James Shields, walks allowed, Hudson, Whip, Ryan Vogelsong, and that concludes the league leaders. Now, as you see here, we have our roster, and we're going to go through individually what they are doing. You see Posey, no home runs yet on this season. And Nori Aoki has 1 home run, 48 RBIs, or 48 hits rather. Pagan, 0 home runs, 45 hits, batting a good 281. Posey, again, no home runs, but batting a 246. Hunter Pence, 1 home run, batting 180, still struggling. Brandon Belt leads our team in home runs with 7 home runs, with a 207 average. Casey McGee, a 1 home run, 185 average. Joe Panik, 0 home runs, 184 average. Crawford, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, still needs to work on that, and a 188 average. And then Gregor Blanca right now is our left fielder because we gave Angel Pagan the rest just a day ago, so he is slotted in there. For our bench, Brandon Hicks has no home runs, 1 hit. He's already gotten injured twice since calling him up. Not very good. Danny Valencia acquired in a trade from the Blue Jays. He has 4 home runs, 16 hits, 13 RBIs, and a 232 average. Matt Duffy, 290 average, no home runs, no RBIs. Maxwell, same category but batting 200. And finally, Andrew Susak has a home run, 3 RBIs, and a batting 143 average. So that's gonna end off this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. As always, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. You can see more content like this. And as always, I'm JT Mathis 48, and I'm signing off.